Mark might qualify as a scout if you have a merit badge in golf. Do you? Oh, come on, you don't. You don't.
Mark and Carolyn represent the best in America in terms of having really, really good values, great moral fiber, a sense of community, a sense of family. I can't think of any two people who would better represent the values of the Boy Scouts and deserve this award than Mark and Carolyn.
They're game. They're just always game. Need somebody to go to an art history lecture? Sure. Need somebody to help out on a troubled nonprofit like the opera? Sure, I'll do that. They're the kind of people who never let you down. They're always there for you.
They are exemplary of helping people take the gifts, the talents, the resources that are God-given and to use them for the good of their fellow man, their neighbors. And that's a beautiful picture of how God tells us to live in His Word, but it's also a beautiful picture of reflecting that to our world.
You know, the interesting thing about when you talk about individuals like Mark and Carolyn is that words pale. You know, you can go look for all the things, but they sound like cliches. And so, really, to be honest with you, the two of them are two of the most genuine people I've ever met. And so, everything they do for others.
I was first introduced to the Dallas Can Academy when I started Texas Capital Bank, and Mark started it with me, really. But they wanted to expand into San Antonio, and I thought of all the people that I knew in San Antonio who could help them the most and who would represent their values the most in terms of helping these kids get a break in life. And of course, immediately I thought of Mark and Carolyn. And I think, you know, they have performed admirably for that organization and have really made them successful in San Antonio.
She was in Kerrville examining a new museum, and it was next to the courthouse. And as she was walking outside, she saw a couple walking out of the courthouse, and they really looked giddy. So she walked over to them and said, "You look so happy. I just wanted to know who you are." And they introduced themselves and they said, "We're so happy because we just got married." And with that, Carolyn said, "Well, that is wonderful." And she reached in her purse, she pulled out a $100 bill and said, "Please go celebrate with us."
One of the first events I ever went to was the charity ball, and she was the chair of that event. That means they have an investment in the community to do the right thing. And I've seen that over and over and over for the last 12, 13 years.
My reaction to Mark and Carolyn getting this honor is that there's nobody more deserving of it. They're just great people. They have a wonderful legacy of family. They've represented the best of San Antonio for years and their whole lives, and there's nobody that should be more recognized. They are the best of Texas.
The Alamo Council couldn't have done a better job than select Mark and Carolyn for this Good Scout Award, because they exemplify every aspect of what Boy Scouting is about. And so congratulations to Mark and congratulations to Carolyn. And you've earned this.
Mark and Carolyn, Sheila joins me in extending to both of you our very heartiest and warmest congratulations on this very, very well-deserved honor. I'm sorry we can't be there to celebrate with you, but we know you're having a wonderful time and a wonderful experience. Congratulations.
To Carolyn and Mark, congratulations on receiving the Good Scout Awards. Your community and your family are much better for having you in their midst.
Congratulations on receiving the Good Scout Award. I am so proud of you. You are so deserving because you reflect those attributes that are what make you receiving this award so valuable.
Congratulations, Carolyn. You and Mark certainly deserve this award, and we are so proud of you. And I want you to know that when I looked over the law, the Scout law, and saw that there were 12 wonderful characteristics, 11 out of 12 isn't bad. So I decided I would just not worry about that for you, because you fulfill every one of those except for that thrifty.
Yeah, Mark, I keep asking for samples from the bank and you don't come up with any.